Change your heart, change your life, change the planet.
Hey everybody, it's Tim Van Orden coming to you from Woodford, Vermont, where I'm at on a beautiful trail run. And I wanted to give you an update because a lot has happened since my last video. I had mentioned that I was in the running to win the New England Mountain Running Series, and guess what? I did. I won the overall title and the Masters title. And not only is this the first time that I have won the overall title, but it's the first time in the history of the series that a person over 40 or a master has won this title. So it's a pretty big deal, and I'm really, really excited. And I don't want to claim total responsibility for my victory because it's a pretty strategic series. There are 8 races, and they take your top 6 scores. So I chose to do 7 of the 8, and I strategically picked them, races that I would do better at than people that have other skills that I don't necessarily have. The races vary widely in types of terrain. Some are up roads to the summit of a mountain. Some are up and down a mountain. Some are several laps up and down a mountain. Some are really gnarly technical trail. So you really get to pick and choose which races suit you best. And that's what I did. And I came out on top. So super, super pumped at the age of 48 to be making a comeback and to winning the New England Mountain Running Series, which is the biggest and most competitive mountain series in the entire United States. And it's a pretty big deal. So this is, to me, an acknowledgement of the tools, an acknowledgement of the work that I do on my own character and personal development, which is what I talk about in these videos. These videos aren't necessarily about running or diet as much as they are about how to get yourself engaged in running or in diet or in anything else. I practice these things on a daily basis. This is what I do. This is my process, and the result is that I won this series, one of the results. So that really confirms to me, outside of the data that I have collected from all the books that I read, but it confirms to me personally that this work works. Also, last weekend I competed in the Monroe-Dunbar Brook Trail Race, which is a 10-mile race in northern Massachusetts. It's one of the toughest races I've ever done. I did it back in 2011 where I won, and last week I won again, and I crushed my time from 2011. I'm so much fitter, and the conditions were really, really sketchy this year. It was really wet. There were a lot of leaves on the rocks and on the roots, so you couldn't see them. The rocks were slippery. We had over 2,000 feet of climbing and descent, a really, really steep ascent and descent, and it was pretty sketchy and dangerous. So to run much faster than I did when I was much younger is exciting to me. So really, really pumped for what is to come. Up next is cross-country season. This coming weekend, I'm going back to Boston to compete in the Mayor's Cup, which is one of the biggest and most competitive cross-country invitationals in the United States. It attracts runners from around the US and Canada, and it is super, super deep. And I'm going to go to win the Masters title. Now, when I say I'm going to go to win, that doesn't mean I think I am going to win. It simply means that I'm going to try to win. I'm going to go for the win. I'm going to show up and I'm going to go for it. And if everything goes right, that may happen. Or it may blow up in my face and I may get in way over my head, but I'm going to try to win it. So I'm really, really excited to take that on. Then we have the New England Cross Country Championships, same place, Franklin Park in Boston, November 6th. And then I'm off to Tallahassee, Florida, December 10th for the USA Track and Field National Cross Country Club Championships, where my team, CMS, the Central Mass Striders, will go to try to win a team title at the Nationals. So I'm really pumped for that. And everything looks good. I'm working my process, and that's what I talk about in these videos. I work the process every single day. I listen to challenging, confronting information. I think about it. I apply it to my life and see where it works, see where it doesn't work, see where I get uncomfortable, see where I want to run away, and then I investigate those spots. And then I bring that out into the world, into my training, and into the development of my character, which then helps me to improve as an athlete and hopefully as a human being, to be more resilient, or as Nassim Taleb says, anti-fragile, so that when adversity shows up, you don't just bounce back, but you actually get stronger. That adversity is your university. Adversity helps you grow. So that is my goal. And that seems to be working, because the more I come out into environments like this and really challenge myself in the mountains, the stronger I get. And post cross country, I'm really looking forward to the upcoming snowshoe season, because that is the most perfect example of adversity making you stronger. I just love getting out there, and no matter what the temperature, no matter what the temperament or mood I'm in, no matter how much snow we got covering up the tracks, we get out there and we take it on. And I just love that. I love being immersed in that process of challenge and growth. And I love the community that does that. People that don't complain about anything. People that don't bitch about how much snow we got. People that don't bitch about 0-degree Fahrenheit temperatures at the start of the race. They say, all right, this is what we got. Let's go. Here we are. We're out here together. Let's make the best of it. So super pumped for an amazing snowshoe season. And I'll be competing in the World Championships this year, because they're in the United States, in Saranac Lake, New York. That's in February of 2017. So that's one of my big goals. Really going to try to nail that and see if I can take the over 40 crown. And in the meantime, lots of reading and taking notes and working on my audiobooks, one of which is coming out very, very soon. It is titled A Compassionate Approach to Change. And it's basically talking about the process that I engage in, and how I have become so much more gentle with myself as I engage in things that are more and more challenging. But I approach those challenges with gentleness rather than with courage or bravado or anger or toughness. I don't harden up or toughen up. I soften up. I open myself up. I become vulnerable. And I allow myself to interact with and learn from the so-called obstacle in front of me. And I work with it, and it makes me stronger. So that's the process. That's the goal. And right now I'm going to keep running, because it is a gorgeous 80-degree day in mid-October. It's absolutely insane that we still have leaves on the trees in October 17th. And that it's 80 degrees and I'm out here in a t-shirt rather than all bundled up with gloves on. So, freaky. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll be pumping some more of these videos out soon.
What you doing, buddy?
So let's take an assessment right now. How do you really feel? Do you feel like you're at your maximum limit right now? No, I don't think I'm at my maximum.